Hi. Let's just get a few people coming in. Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me fine. Hello, hello. Sweet. Okay, thanks. Let's just get a few people coming in. We'll start in a minute, yeah? Nice, okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Lit Movement's TLM Live first episode. I am Bit Mokram. I'll be your host for TLM Live. And where we hope to bring light to some lesser heard voices. So, hi. Hang on. Yep, okay. So TLM Live, episode 1 in conjunction with National Day. Today's topic is this home truly? And we have a very special guest today. It's his birthday, so when he comes on, go check him out and give him a shout out. Today's topic is this home truly in conjunction with our nation's 55th birthday for those of you who are just coming in. And okay, so let's invite our guest. Give me a second. Hello, everybody. Hello, beautiful.
Hello, hi.
Hey, everyone, please welcome Norris Da. Oh my goodness, look at you.
Hello, apa
Beautiful.
khabar? Are we supposed to speak in English or Malay?
Campur-campur lah. Okay. Oh my, give me a second.
Hello, everybody.
Okay. First and foremost, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy, what, 21st birthday?
My 21st birthday plus 23.
All right.
I'm
Wow,
a
so
drag
pretty.
queen. I'm a drag queen. I'm allowed to lie.
Nice. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on your special day, sharing the night with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. So for everyone who just came in, this is drag legend, fellow theatre practitioner of mine as well, Norista. All right. So as I was saying today, so in conjunction with National Day, the topic is this home truly? Before we get happy birthday, Norista. Stay hot, pretty and gorgeous. Woohoo!
Oh, thank you. Whoa.
All right. Before we get there, could you please give us a background of what is drag actually?
I can't hear you.
Hello?
Tak dengar. Okay.
Tak
Sorry.
dengar?
Okay.
Okay.
What is it? Please,
Right.
sorry, repeat.
I was saying, just give us a brief idea of what is drag actually.
Okay, drag is something that we have. We impersonate a woman with, impersonate a lady or something, but we put 10 times more effort or 10 times more exaggeration to create some fabulosity in
Ooh,
which it does create a different level of entertainment. Let's just say we are just like clowns, but a fabulous clown.
nice.
Something like that.
Sweet. Okay. What about yourself? Could you give us a bit of background of yourself, your own journey, why you chose to pursue, how long you've been doing it, how did you get started, etc.
Okay. Well, I started at the age of 21 when I was in the national service, and then
Interesting.
which is very But before that, before I indulge myself into this persona or this character, I actually do theater. So theater teaches me a lot about character study, be brave on stage, be more what do you call it, presentable, uh, character building. So I built that theater background thingy when I was 16, and
Oh,
I was with Theater Kami. Shout out hashtag, and then and then after that, when Theater Kami, we started with Remaja 2, Remaja 3, and we started the workshop doing that. I was a very, very, very timid person. I should say I'm very introvert. Surprisingly, I'm very introvert. Even until now, in a way, I don't really open up to people that easily. I don't approach people that easily. But when I'm in this persona, I can get away with it. This
right.
is so
I
because
see,
you
I
know that
see.
there's a shell in you, there's a character you have in front that is not your real you. So in other words, that it actually helps to bring out what you have deep inside you that's hidden there and actually bursting all out. So
Mm.
I started theater, and theater teach me character building. Theater teach me stage fright. About how do you portray, how do you evolve into something, and then from there onwards, I went into the army, and then I met some colleagues, or shall I say, army friends of mine, who actually do this as a freelance, where they actually perform for corporate events.
They
So when
do
they
drag? Your army friends did
yes,
drag? Freelance? Oh,
yeah, and
interesting.
these are all under table, literally under table. Tak boleh pecah lubang kan situation because why we are not allowed to moonlighting.
Right. Yeah.
So we did that, and that one trained us even more further into dance, into grooming, into
Mm.
presentation, into more of like personified yourself into a little bit more than just you are, and then you make it more larger than life. So that's why I started out. And it became interesting. Actually, it's by accident. I was just there as a spectator watching my friends doing all this rah-rah dance and everything. Then after that, this is interesting. So, okay, then the choreographer asked me, why don't you just give it a try? So I did. And then, so when I did, I kind of like it because, hey, eventually it actually helps me to release myself in a way,
Mm.
not in that way, but release yourself in like all this fear of getting yourself so boxed up, getting yourself so
Right.
introverted, getting yourself so closeted. Somehow, this gives me an avenue to actually let it all out. And the best part of it
Yeah.
is when you let it out in this persona, you seems to be able to get away with it. So
Right.
working at
I
it.
see.
Yeah. Then after that, I joined a competition, a drag competition in Vietnam, the year 2000. So there was like transvestite, there's what do you call it, she-males, there's gay boys. A lot of people are just took part. It's the biggest event ever. So I took part in the competition, and I won third place. Third place, tak apalah kan, third place.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then
Your first
the first is a friend of mine, uh, trans Sophie, and then second is Liz, another sister. Man, shout out! And then after that I will shout out to Liz and Sophie, and then after that, Kuma was the judge.
mm.
So Kuma was the judge, and after the whole competition ended, right to the finals, then Kuma approached me and asked me, would you like to work with me in Boom Boom Room? That was a place to be. Boom Boom Room is a literally legalized, certified, supported by the government Singapore Tourism Board, a
Mm.
cabaret show that every single drag queen would love to work there. So I was offered, so I did. So I did a good 3 years in Boom Boom Room, and
Oh,
boom,
nice.
yeah. So Boom Boom Room is a higher level of professionalism where everybody has to be perfect, everybody has to be snatch, pluck, pluck, everything has to be so perfect. So I learned from the, and during that time, I'm still a little bit like takut that all this thing, like, is this all right? Is my family all
Right.
right? Yeah. So I just do it because I tell myself, no, this is an avenue that I can be myself. So just go for it lah. Just try your luck.
Mm-mm.
Uh, if you, I mean, everyone, every single human being, the moment you find an avenue or a place that you can actually release yourself in a way of expressing yourself, I believe you would like to stick to that place, make it public,
Yeah.
make it private, make it in a community or whatever. You would like to stay there because it's called the comfort zone.
Right. Right.
Yeah, we have all
Yeah.
the shenanigans, all this pandemic shit going around. We want to have a place that we want to feel at home. Be yourself. Nobody's gonna judge you. The best part, you get paid
Mm-mm.
for it. So I did that, and apparently, that's where I started. And it goes on and on and on. Plus, I do corporate events and I do club shows, corporate event, club show, corporate event, club show. So eventually, I have been doing this for. Let me see. I started at 21. 22 years
It's
old.
okay.
22 years of age. Yeah. Yeah. So
Wow.
22 years in a way professionally.
Speaking of being shy, you mentioned. Okay, let me just share. I'm pretty sure you don't remember this. 10 years ago, we were in a project together. I was just a
Uh-huh.
one of the ensemble actors of this big show. I was on the floor doing my makeup in a corner, and I was very intimidating with all this. I was also in. I could relate to you saying you started off with in theater as a as a newbie and a lot of people and starstruck and kind of like that. So I was feeling a bit um, out of my depth. And then I was on the floor in the corner doing my makeup. I just drew my brows. I turned around. I'm pretty sure you don't remember this. You said, um, uh, kau drag queen eh? Kau drag queen eh? And I tell you, that was like my confidence booster of my life. I'm like, oh my god, a drag queen just called me a drag queen. Okay, yes, I can do this. I can do this.
Well, I think it's an honorary thing where
Yes,
people
I
call
was.
you a
Oh
drag
my
queen
god.
because the word queen itself, it's a ruler in many ways. So I
Yeah.
believe
So let me just yeah,
yeah.
just so you know, for someone who was shy, as you said, you actually passed it on and gave me some confidence too. Gave me a confidence boost when I.
Sometimes you yeah correct. You just need that special word that just
Yeah,
says
I will never forget
or
that. Anyway, one other thing you actually mentioned was about your reservation of your family. Could you share a bit about that? Your how did they
oh
accept your profession?
okay this is when I'm already performing in Boom Boom Room, and I'm also performing at Hard Rock Cafe with Kumar.
Mm,
And well, both places are straight places where every gender can come and watch and be entertained by us cross dressers in many ways. And that happens to be my brother actually came to watch me. I mean, he doesn't know that I'm performing,
oh,
but he came to Hard Rock Cafe to watch, and he was shocked. I do, well, maybe because that time my makeup is not polished yet, so I really look like notice mana. So we don't really blend that much. Those were the days, eyeliner, eyelashes, and then you just look so snatch. I'm fine as long as you
all
look
right.
can already. Now it's like wow, 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 wow. Seven colors of the rainbow. We just put it on.
Yes.
So yeah, we want to create an illusion of not becoming ourselves. So that my brother took a picture and show it to my father. So
Ah,
I'm born in
but
a
he
very
didn't.
small.
Did he approach you during the show?
No,
Ah, okay.
that's why they say there is always sibling rivalries.
Okay.
Sibling rivalries is something that you do not masuk campur, you do not what do you call it, poke or probe in it. You
Mm-mm.
just got stuck to it, and then eventually it will settle because siblings will be siblings. So eventually there will
Yeah.
always be fight, lah, pull hair and whatever. So it happens, lah. So that's where my dad found out, lah. And that's where he actually tell me, what the hell are you doing? You are a Muslim. This is
Mm.
against religion and everything. And of course, as I would believe, uh, 80% of people like us, entertainers who cross-dress as entertainers, will go through this, where once your parents found out,
Yeah.
all hell break loose, and then you get stuck. You don't know what to do. During those days, we do not have any helpline. We do not have any avenue that we can actually go to seek mental help, to seek provision help, to seek family help, or shall I say, emotional help. Last time we do not have that. So, as every Malay family who found out that your child is literally doing something strange, kena
Yeah.
halau rumah lah.
Ouch.
Yeah, but I still pick
Yikes.
back my things. I still go back to the house. No, you are still under I am still under your care. I am not doing anything wrong. I did not prostitute myself. I am a performer on stage. I did not do this out of cheap, what do you call it, being a slut or a prostitute like that. So I just said, this is just basically entertainment. This is what we do. This is just like a clown, fabulous
Right.
clown in a way. We just here to entertain, and argument after argument after argument after argument. And I said, if I told him, if I want to be a prostitute, I'll be in the street. Why am I on the stage? Right? If I am a slut, why am I dressed up all covered? During those days, we all cannot wear skin color stockings. We all have to wear black color stockings for CID licensing. Yeah. So be
Oh,
thankful
yeah?
for all the girls now. Yeah. Now you all can wear all the skin color. Last time we can't. We have to wear black. So like macam
Because of?
leggings, no, licensing. So
Okay.
this is their rules. So this is their rules that we have to go through, and so we do it every 3 months or 6 months. CID will come and view us for licensing approval in Boom Room.
Bubuk.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's why when I explained to my father and everything, and then one good thing, if anybody, a good advice to everyone, if you are going through this particular episode, it will eventually happen. You go to this episode, never fight back, never follow your emotions, never ikut keras hati. Put that childhood aside asunder, put your childishness aside asunder, put your emotions aside asunder. Try to be an adult, because you are talking to an adult. When you talk to an adult, you try to explain to them as an adult. Would they listen? So if you're an adult and then you talk to a small kid, and the small kid retaliate kau sampah je kan.
Yeah.
So
Yes, yes,
so
yes.
this is basically what
How old were
theater
you in this?
teach. This is I think I'm 22,
Wow,
21,
still.
22 years old. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like because I came from a big family with a lot of staunch. Everybody's very wara. Everybody pray. Everybody agama and everything like that. So I learned maturity faster that way. So, and theater teach me how to deal with people of a different age, and how to not say manipulate lah kan, not say main
Yeah.
otak lah kan, but more to like how we deal with circumstances, situation, and people. So
Right.
how theater we do dialogue together kan. So how we actually make sure that the flow, the momentum works perfectly, and it goes whatever that we're trying to portray, whatever we're trying to dialogue out, everybody will actually listen to. So I put that point and tell him that no, listen here, this is a profession. I am doing this because I think I'm good at it, and I am licensed for it. So there's no illegal thing going on. And then I also am doing very well. I'm working with people who are professional. So, and then he sit down, he thinks, and then that's why he come to me and say, fine, prove to me that you are a professional performer. Let's start out with, you come out of the house as a man, you come back from the house to the house as a man.
As a man.
That means I cannot do breast transplant, I cannot do hormone injection. I cannot do plastic surgeries. So I tell myself, oh, dah dapat lesen, why not?
Mm-mm.
Dah dapat
Like a green
lesen
light.
daripada ya, government kasih lesen, parents kasih lesen. So just do it lah. So I tell myself, oh, I do not need to improve my face. I do not improve my body because I'm a drag queen. We are not supposed to look so petite. We are supposed to look very extravagant. I think
Mm.
it's people will get more attracted to your performance or your appearance if you uh, have a size of a man or big size. You look weird. You don't really look
Yes.
like a woman, and then you,
Interesting, something unique.
yeah,
Yeah.
something different, something unique, something larger than life, and people will get attracted to that more, as in entertainment wise, and not attracted in a different point of view. Eh? So
Right.
that's why I find that, oh, okay, let's do it lah. So then and then things get better. Uh, I was called up by Majalah Manja to do a two-page spread of my storyline. And then Brita Harian called me to do a snippet for me. And then, please don't tell me what year was it. I can't remember. But it's all in my Facebook, like the clippings are all in my Facebook. And then I did what they call Radio Warna interview about me, a cross-dresser stand-up comedian, Radio Warna. So I'm the first to actually do in Radio Warna. Uh,
Ah, okay.
so in Malay magazine, in drag, I'm not too sure I am, but I think they are because my Mayam came out first because she is she's the eldest and she's the senior super diva ever. Amy Tashiana, the one who masak apa masak my style.
Uh-uh.
That one my
Ah,
Mayam. She take care of me. She
ah,
teach me prim
okay.
and proper everything like snap. Cut this up, cut that
Okay.
up, cut it. Your body so big, try to make it look small. Waist ginger,
See,
corset.
yes.
Dia dah buka badan macam bilai-bilai, tak apa. No beauty if there is no pain, kan? So
Oh,
work it,
nice.
make it work.
Okay.
So right after that, things gets better. I get more jobs. I got more corporate shows, clubs calling me to do shows in clubs. But I just have to stick to this one rule lah, which is you come out as a man, you come back as a man.
Mm.
So part and parcel of Malay Muslim restu ayah dan ibu, you honor it, then everything will go smoothly. So
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah lah, so far nothing, I have
Yeah.
never got myself into trouble lah. Yeah,
Yeah. Everything fell into place for you
everything for
nicely.
okay. Yeah.
Um, Hi, view and like Norista official Facebook page NXRISTAR. Someone, I'll pin
Norista
that for you.
Production. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Dilly Boy Official. Okay, for those of you who are just joining us, this is TLM Live. Today's topic is this home truly? And our guest today is the ambassador, and it's his birthday. I'll tell everybody, gladly tell the world it's your birthday, so you get bombarded on your Facebook.
I refuse to come out from the on the 9th of August, so I come down 2 days later.
You don't want to share birthday with Singapore, is it?
No, I don't want. Although you'll be honored that the whole nation is celebrating for you, but nah. 2 days
Right.
later, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay. Um, let's talk about the current situation. So,
Mm.
if previously, when actually did drag become popular in Singapore? And then, in comparison, what is the scene like now?
Okay, I can say is drag became popular in Singapore due to the fact of the involvement of drag queens watching RuPaul Drag Race. Because
Oh,
RuPaul Drag Race actually shows you more colors, more style, more patterns, more what do you call it? Uh, different type of drag queens.
mm-mm.
So that they have involvement of aesthetics in a drag queen. So it's all in RuPaul
Mm,
Drag Race, and that's why we learn to say, oh, the makeup has changed now. This is the trend of makeup, and then fashion. This is the trend of fashion that they're wearing now. So RuPaul Drag Race is not only what do you call it, celebrating or what do you call it, make it approval to be drag in Singapore or to be drag queen. No, it's actually teaching you a lot of deeper levels, such as fashion, such as makeup, such as
Right.
the latest songs that they do, what they
Mm-mm.
call artistic value. Yeah. So if you look
Right.
at it and how creative they are to actually perform a number, not just by standing and miming, they can pull their wig and then roses petals come down. They can pull off their wig,
Mm-mm.
another wig inside. You see, it's a clown and a magic show now. Ah, we upgraded. Ah. So eventually we have begin to see a different perspective. That's why people are attracted to it in a way. Not say we are being too much, but we actually explore even deeper and further.
Mm.
And thank God, Alhamdulillah, lah, none of the new queens that come out and everything actually get into trouble out of it because they really see the protocol of what entertainment is all about. And I applaud to them. They are much more better than me in many ways. Let's say makeup, styling.
Mm.
Everybody now use lace wig. Everybody now use what do you call better makeup, better outfit, and everything else. So during those time, we were so simple, and so in order to keep yourself relevant throughout this whole generation or the whole millennial, is always keep yourself updated, so you will be able to sustain longer. So that's how I made it until now. Lah.
Mm.
So that's how I said RuPaul Drag Race actually helped to memperkembangkan uh, artistry dari segi tiba-tiba berbual Melayu kan, artistry dari segi pementasan adik-adik yang badan macam abang-abang. Tapi orang itu show adik-adik. Yeah, so it's a drag queen impersonator that body like a man, something like that lah. So man, so
Right.
now we learn
Yeah.
even better. If you have a broad shoulder, it's okay. You have a broad shoulder, you make a bigger hip padding. Hip padding,
Ah.
then you will look
So
like an
you mean,
hourglass.
was it previously like things like broad shoulders and things that they are more masculine? Were they a bit more difficult to deal with back in the day? Whereas now it's just
Back,
it gives you an opportunity to create
correct.
on top of that
let's
figure.
let's just let's just say last time when we are too big, look like a body like a man, we will try to diet and make ourselves look smaller like a woman. But
Ah.
now, yeah, now even you are muscular, you drag and put a drag makeup and you show your muscle, it's drag.
Right.
Tiba-tiba tu, it's drag. So it's literally how evolvement in drag society or drag life. So what does it teach you? It teaches you to love your body, love what you have, nothing that you need to adjust, nothing that you need to
Mm-mm.
change, but all you have to do is the magic of makeup and illusion. That means we put padding. You want to have a smaller chest, you put big boobs. You want to have a smaller waist, you put bigger butt padding. So your body will look like an hourglass. So it's all the trick of an illusion. So it's called far from good, good from far, something like that lah. So yes. So from far you look stunning. From near
Yeah.
I can stun you. That situation.
I see.
Yeah. So that's where you will see what drag shows is all about. It's not just because of alah, this gay boy want to be like a woman. No, you don't look at it as narrow-minded as that. You look at the fashion, look at the performance, look at the dance, look at how they actually show themselves, showcase themselves. They are more
Mm-mm.
creativity there is because, like I said, they can change wigs over and over again. They can change costume over and
Mm-mm.
again. You don't see that being done during those days. So eventually you will come to think about it. It is not, it is a magic show as well. So apparently
Yes.
how we have done that, we have evolved into something creative as well. So we drag queens can do everything. So it's not just a boy in a dress.
Yeah.
It's a boy
Yeah.
in a
A lot.
dress. Lots and lots of things. So
Nice.
that's why I say like how drag what do you call it? Culture
Evolved.
has evolved, has widened in the horizon in Singapore or in the whole world is because of RuPaul Drag Race. Because we see that it is not just one way; it's actually many ways. Yeah, we even have
Mm-mm.
people where they are having beard and then they do drag, bearded queen. It's still acceptable, okay? I mean,
Ah, it's like
and
no boundaries are just
no boundaries, no boundaries, no
yeah.
boundaries. We even have girls, a real girl who dress and make up like a drag queen and fabulous.
So it's not
Yes,
considered cross-dressing, it's just the
it's
art
not
of
that's what
drag.
it's the art of drag. So it has
Right.
evolved not only to gay boys, not only to sissy boys, it does goes to straight women. So I have a friend here who's a drag queen there. She's a girl. Hello? Her name is Aya. She looks like a drag queen. She's beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So what like it goes back to the teaching about what drag is. Drag is
Mm-mm.
loving yourself, loving your body, loving what you have, and then you make use of it to become something more fabulous.
Mm-mm.
So there's no need of permanent adjustment and whatnot because this thing could just eventually does harm to you, like Botox and whatnot. Sometimes
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
will just go bad and whatnot. So this is the different perspective of drag, not just men in dresses.
Yeah.
They are different avenues and things that you should look at. The artistry, the creativity, all is in one package.
Nice. We actually have a question here from Kitamko. How long do you take
Hi.
to get ready for a show?
Oh.
Secret.
This is no secret. No queen can actually done. I mean, there are people who does faster, but for me, I would eventually take 2 3 hours.
Mm.
Okay, there
For the
was a
whole.
pause there. Why was there a pause there?
No, no.
No, because we are wearing layers and layers of makeup,
Yeah.
layers and layers of clothing. So we like to take our time because when we take our time, we will be more relaxed and then we will be more calm to make things look more
Yes.
perfect. So kalau if you rush thing, trust me, if your eyebrow sengit sebelah, that's the end of your whole night. I is cannot. I
Uh,
is cannot. Yeah.
actually,
So
okay.
two,
We've
three
actually
hours. Hmm.
okay. So we've actually been in another show together 5 years ago, Mama Young,
Uh-huh.
if you remember. We actually played husband and wife. But right?
Oh my God,
uh,
yeah.
you remember? Also another highlight of my career.
Najib Soiman is the director.
Yes, Norista is my stage husband. Oh my god, highlight of my life. Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
we were
see, I'm a
sharing.
straight
We were.
man. Hmm.
I was like, oh my god, my stage husband cannot be more fabulous than me. Ha! Makeup, 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 eyebrows, eyebrows, eyebrows.
Okay,
Yeah, so we were actually getting ready side by side in the dressing room. I
yeah.
remember that. Makeup side by
I
side. Um, what's the difference between something like that? That being a particularly a bit more on the extravagant side of theatre, I would say, versus your drag setup, your getting ready for drag.
well, being an actor is also being a drag. Get what I mean? You 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 wear
Mm,
costumes, you wear makeup, you put on a character, you put on a persona. So it's just like drag, but it's just a different league. Meaning, like okay, there's a lot of theater pieces or theater play that I did. I have to become a straight man.
mm-mm.
See, I'm a drag. Yeah, and I do have friends who are girls who have to become a man. So eventually, it's still drag. So
Yeah,
it's just like a theater performance. So this drag, that drag, whatever it is still drag. Life is a drag. So either you are doing a theater piece, either you are doing a magic show, either you're doing a clown show, either you're doing a drag show, or you're singing on stage, it's all drag because we are putting
yeah.
something on. Yeah. Kita tak pakai baju rumah perform kan?
Ah.
Except for now lah actually. I woke up like this, I promise.
So before we started this, you also edit for 2 to 3 hours.
Mm.
What
What
time do you
else?
start getting ready for tonight?
Oh, today. Today I start. What time? 6:30. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Yeah.
Oh my
5:30, 6 o'clock.
goodness.
And the weather is
Nice.
Ayo, the weather. I tell you, people upstairs angry or something. I don't know. So I literally have walk slowly with my luggage, and then because I get ready at my friend's place. Rumah dia aircon girl, so can beku the face. So actually just 2 blocks away. So okay, shout out to my friend house.
Yes.
Cannot mention name lah. Cannot
Okay.
mention name
We
kan?
have a
Okay.
we have another question from comment_Melayu. This actually leads it nicely to our next segment. What do you
Okay.
think of Malay society's acceptance of
Hmm.
certain prominent cross-dressing figures, but are generally anti-drag? Meaning, so they accept these cross-dressing figures,
Hmm.
but they don't atone to drag as an art form.
Okay. Everybody have their own point of view. Everybody have their own liking. Everybody have their own choices. Everybody have their own dislikes. In us as a drag queen, us as a drag performer, we face all this. Trust me, every fabulosity is just on stage. Backstage, after the show, we do have hatred comment, we do have haters, we do have swearing word coming out from their mouth. Those days we were bashed up and everything, but this is a
Oh.
generation where, yeah, this is a generation we can't tolerate all that anymore because this drag queen can do the same thing to you because we are still a man. So uh, the
Mm-mm.
everybody have their likes and dislikes. So we as a performer, drag queen performer, we can't please everyone. I mean, it goes to every other performance to like make it actor and whatever. We can't please everyone. There will always be like and dislike. So if there is always likes, boring kan, and if there's always dislike, stressful kan. So it's a balance. It has to be likes and dislikes. So when you are performing in a club, half of the club is actually clapping and cheering for you. Who cares about the one who's not liking you? Because eventually and slowly they will start evolving and liking. Liking a drag queen as a performing, thank you. Not liking a drag queen as a person, thank you. Because sometimes we don't like you too. So, I mean, like I said, don't, I mean, there are still stigma of people mindset that once a drag queen will always be a drag queen. Once a drag queen will always be a prostitute. Once a drag queen, they're always bitchy. Once a drag queen, they are always feisty. Once a drag queen, they are always mean. Once a drag queen, they are always a slut or whatnot. But then again, when we look at people who are not in makeup, street people are the same thing. It's just that we are more louder and we are more recognizable. We are more up to the face, so we are literally highlighted as the frontliner to all the haters. So if I mean, it's okay to hate. It's all right. You can hate us. Uh, you all have your own opinion. You all have your right. At the end of the day, we are here as a mere entertainer. So we are here to entertain you. If you enjoy our entertainment, thank you very much. Please put a tip on my. If, times are bad, tip please. So no, I'm just I'm just saying. So we are here to entertain. So entertain is what we do. So
Yeah.
if you don't like us, it's okay. Do come again the next time. Maybe you like the other set, or maybe you like the other performance. We never know.
Right.
So it's all up to you. Seriously, we can't please everyone. So everybody
Mm-mm.
have their own mindset and their own point. So we respect that.
On this topic, in your opinion, in your professional practice for all the years, do you think there's a disparity between actors slash influencers who cross dress versus professional drag queens?
Okay.
Mm.
This thing is ongoing for this whole millennial, or shall I say, before the pandemic, especially the pandemic. Uh,
Mm.
People who are straight, or shall I say, abeng kia or mat rape, suddenly start to cross dress to do what they call bidding, online sale, and to think they, I don't know, I call it okay, it's a marketing strategy uh, for you to get viewers, so you cross dress, so you get to get more buyers, to get recognized, you cross dress. And then here is what I'm telling you, here's where I actually highlight, see what I mean, where you cross
Yeah.
dress, it makes sense. But the only thing that
Mm.
I don't like, the only thing that I don't like is when you make a mockery of yourself. You
What do you
literally
mean?
you literally disrespect the art form. You literally misuse the art form. In a sense, we are doing this professionally. And of course, when we are professional drag queen, we it's funny. People will laugh with us. But if you are
Mm.
not in that art form, you are not trained, or you are just doing it out of publicity, you're just doing it out of ratings, you're just doing it out of high viewers, girl, people is laughing at you.
Mm.
So you devalue, I won't say devalue us because I'm totally not affected because it's your rice bowl, not my rice bowl. Because at the end of the
Right.
day, they will look for perfection, they don't look for nonsense. So
Yeah.
so I'm fine. That's why I foresee people are now like, oh, uh, Mama Rim, and just wear a wig and then sell these or do TikTok shit, all for rating. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm not asking you to be professional, but literally look at every integrity thing before you actually put it on because it's funny and it's fun. You got to
Mm.
think of it. You got to think of it. It's
Mm-mm.
funny, it's fun. What's your intention? What's your intention? Yeah, the truth
Right.
lah
I
kan.
think, yeah. So safe to say, the main thing about practicing drag is the empowerment of it
Yeah,
versus
correct. You
making
you
fun of,
because
right?
which is true, drag
Mm.
queen or cross dressers, they literally or eventually, or shall I say, always have the power of speech because of
Mm.
our presence, because of our existence, because of our attributes. Actually, gives the whole empowerment or status wise. It's like, girl, I'm here.
Mm-mm.
Get over it, or like
Nice.
we have the voice. So when we have that voice, we make use of it in a very positive way. So like
Mm.
currently I do a lot of action for AIDS movement, gay health movement. So I make use of my presence to spread this for safer sex,
Mm-mm.
safer usage, sometimes get yourself tested. So we make use of this empowerment to do something good, which is like I said, like, for the community, for the people around.
Right.
So we don't use this in for something else, which is for a different benefits.
Mm-mm.
So that's where.
Okay.
Mm,
Right. Yeah. On that note, with all the work you do for the community and how you put yourself out there, would you say Singapore is really home to you, and how can it be truly home to you?
I say, yeah, Singapore is home to me. I was literally born here, as well. So can't get anything
Yes, of course.
unless you want to migrate lah. But then again, if you will, I mean, Singapore is the safest country in the world in a way. Somehow, we are protected in many ways that we don't see, that we don't know, but it is always protected. In a
Mm.
society, a minority, they always call themselves minority. I'm minority too in a way. But sometimes we fail to see the perks that they give us that we did not want to look upon because we are not given what we want, but we are not looking at what we are already given. So Singapore is home to me because I do not want to go to other countries where literally you are not allowed to drag. Literally, you're not allowed to cross dress. You
Mm.
cross dress, you've been jailed, you've been caned, you've been what? Sent to class ugama, girl.
Reprogrammed.
Yeah, I mean, fix your government first before you want to do that to people. Anyway, you want to program people, you want to micromanage people like that. Oh, this is a era where people will retaliate even more. So
Mm.
think about this. And those of you who are in a situation where you got caught, or should I say, you're cornered in a point of being a minority, look at the positive side of how you can work it out, how you can live it out, or should I say,
Mm.
make use of what you have, make use of what is given to you, and turn that into something good. So instead of barking on something that you tak dapat, So can
Right.
you enjoy what you have? Because what you have sometimes can evolve even better.
Right.
Yeah. So like certain situation when you want to change the law, certain law are supposed to be a law. So you can't change it. But there are always a moment that they close one eye about it. So when they close one eye about it, don't probe. It will evolve. Let it go when the time is right. Let it be. I have evolved. I mean, I've started since very young. I've been like literally gay for the rest of my life. So eventually, the fight has been ongoing ever since I was born.
Right.
Last time we don't have a place to go. We don't even have a club to go. We don't even have anywhere else which is safe to go because people are still having homophobic rant and everything going on. Now everything has been clean, prim and proper because why? We are being patient and we are enjoying what we are given. Dah lah. People give
I
you
get it.
chicken wing, don't ask for the bloody chicken wing, the whole chicken. People give you chicken wing, don't ask for the whole chicken. Pelan-pelan, slowly. Don't rush.
Gitu.
Do it. Yeah, teach the young ones to be very relaxed, I say. The same goes with certain, I mean, not just homosexuals. It goes with other generations or other whatsoever community. When you are not allowed to do something and then
Yeah.
you want to do it, and then you claim yourself sovereign, whatever, girl, kau dah kenapa, girl?
Chill.
You know it's you're gonna get yourself in trouble, girl, girl. What up, girl? So just wear lah, wear the mask lah. Apa ni kecoh? I mean,
Wear the
popular
mask lah, everybody hear that?
for popularity sake, is it? Ayo, I mean like do TikTok lah, you want popular. Or you what do you call it? Bidding, you know what they call auction.
Bidding in auction in Frostrum.
Auction house, so many auction house now. But be careful when you do auction house. I do did some auction house thing. Oh, so much free gift they give. In the end, half of the thing is not working. So don't
Aduh.
get cheated.
Anyway, comment_Melayu, but what if the changes taking too long?
We have no problem with length.
Hmm.
We have no problem with size. Don't rush things. If you want it to happen and you want it now, there's always what do you call it? A rebound. There's always something that is.
Yeah.
You put a tray of water. You want to feel how deep is the water. You slowly put your hand. But if you cepat-cepat, you want to know the answer how deep water, you terpak kena your face kan? Ni kan hancur ke? Hancur ke? So,
No, slowly but
take your
slowly, yeah.
time. Yeah. So if it's not gonna happen during your time on Earth, do it for the next generation. So when you do it for the next generation, make it memorable, and then they will do a memorandum for you. Kan memorandum ke? Itu baca sticky note memorandum. Like, people will remember you. You become a legend. You become what they call a legend lah, where people remember. Oh,
Yeah.
this person has done this for the community years back, and it's actually something that we celebrate now. So do that. Be the one that empower in a way. You do it slowly. Kalau you nak cepat-cepat, apanya? Bus will come later, so if you want fast MRT, kan? Don't rush things. Pelan-pelan. Sometimes you rush
Wise
things
words of wisdom.
abrasive, slowly. You do too fast ke, ayo. You gosok gigi also, you have to do slowly, what? You kata, darah. Cannot. Slowly.
Alright, so wise words of wisdom right there. If you can't see the change in your lifetime, do it for the future generation, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Make
Very
a name
nice.
for them, so they will remember you. Then you will be remembered in the younger generation. Then your name will last that long because you made a mark.
Yeah. So is Singapore truly home for you? Yes, because you make it your home, right? That's what you're saying. Very
We
nice.
have to make it our home. It's not about choice. It's not about terpaksa. It's about we have what we have. Look at what other countries do. Other countries do not have what we have. Balance that off. Life is very difficult now in many ways, especially us drag performers. We have literally no shows, club closed, everything. How do we actually try to maintain? We do what do you call it, live video shows or live shows on Facebook, on YouTube. Then people will tip us. But Singapore has no tipping culture lah. But if you do, please support us. Anybody, any drag queen in Singapore, any perform, lock and tip. Shout out to all the queens. Just saying. So, see, everybody has a turning point of a downside. So you're not alone. You're not alone. So when you're not alone, you know there are people who are worse than you. You know people who are better than you, and you know people who are the same as you, and that's what makes you home. Gitu home. Apa tu?
Lainnya tu lain. Next episode.
Ah.
ID_Ridey. So do you think the pink dot efforts currently too aggressive?
Very sensitive issue. It all depends on individual.
Why sensitive?
In a sense of because what Pink Dot has done has probed other communities or other organizations that threatens us in a way. Like why come to Pink Dot? What the hell? And then so it's if we are not screaming that loud, do you think these people will retaliate? These people will actually go against us? So when that happens, whose fault lah? We are already so loud. Why we need to scream? Like, the whole idea of Pink Dot is together, whole community, happy, party. That's all kan. So enjoy the people around you. So that's the whole Pink Dot is all about. So that's why I love Pink Dot because you get to meet people of the younger years, and then okay, what rupanya situation like that, and then you get to meet people who are accepting who you are in the gathering. They say, hey, this guy is my neighbor. Oh, my neighbor wear pink, come to the event. That means he support me, so it's okay for me to come and approach them. So that's what Pink Dot is all about, is letting people be aware of there are people who support people like us. There are people who support the Pink Dot community, the people who support people with non-binary community as well. So that's what my perception of what Pink Dot is about, letting people know that these are the group of people who accept and who are what gay people are. So that's all. That's all I think about it. Like, I got actually my community very big. So it makes you feel secure. It makes you feel at home. It makes you feel wanted. It makes you feel like I'm safe. I'm safe at home. You know, so no need to scream. I want to fight this. I want to fight that. Apanya? Girl, all this gangster days are over lah. So don't fight lah. Gay people are not really that.
All right.
That more that
On
physical
that
lah.
note, wow, we've been at this for almost an hour. Okay, on that topic, any last advice for aspiring drag queens or drag artists?
My advice, okay, yeah, this has been my motto. Should I say my quote? Be a pineapple.
Be a pineapple?
Wear a crown. Be hard on the outside and sweet inside.
Oh.
Not just make kuih tart je, girl. So you have to think about that whole perspective. And then another one is be so damn good that nobody can ever deny you.
Wow.
Yeah. So when you are damn good, nobody can actually, I won't say no to you. Nobody could actually reject you. Example, our idol Kuma. She is so damn good at her craft. Nobody could actually go against her. So nobody could actually say no to her because whatever she says is literally everything's perfection, hilarious. It just touches you on the right spot. It just hits you on the right area where you literally gets it, and then you won't get offended. If you get offended, sorry lah kan. She get paid, you're going to do it for free kan. So eventually, that's what I meant by be so damn good that nobody can deny you. So
Okay.
make use of this persona, make use of your art form as a drag performance. Make it good, make it clean, make it professional, make it yourself as an artist. How an artist perform, how an artist act, how an artist actually what do you call it? Behave, and then people will respect you. People will know, oh my God, this person is highly respected because he is not only a performer, he has a good attitude, good attribute, good character. So eventually people will look up to you, and that's where you literally made it home and safe as well. Because if you are not that, then you will forever be
Mm.
disturbed. You will forever be angry. You will forever be not satisfied of everything. So be I mean be always careful of what you say, what you do when you are a persona. Not say you always have to be prim and proper. I'm not saying that. I just one word to say, just behave. Tata susila. We are
Wow.
Singaporeans. We are Singaporeans. We are cultivated people. So our families, our grandfathers teach us culture, tradition.
Mm.
So that's a reason why they do that, because they want us to become better or whatever we want to do. So put that in your art form, then you understand what I mean.
Mm.
Yeah.
You heard it there, guys, from legendary wise words of wisdom from our legend Queen Norista. For the aspiring drag queens out there, one, be a pineapple. Two, be a damn good pineapple. Correct?
Ah, pineapple and a pineapple. So what a pineapple and a pineapple. Oh, who is that? Another see.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. We've been at this for quite a while. Let's close off. Thank you so much once again for joining us on your birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Guys,
Thank you,
please give
thank
him
you.
some love. You wanna plug yourself, your socials?
Okay.
Where do we
You
find
can
you?
follow me at Norista official in Instagram, or Norista's in Facebook. You just go to my Instagram, you will see Norista underscore official. You can see all my past performance and everything else. And then Facebook has more attributes of what I've done and everything else. And yeah, so it's basically purely entertainment. So nothing that offensive. Don't worry, we don't tunjuk tete or whatever. So everything is just pure entertainment. My past performance, my past photo shoots, my past situation, and the current situation, such current things that I'm doing. The new queens that I brought in, or just the new queens that perform with me. I take picture with them, and you be able, their names are tagged there. You'll be able to see that there are queens of every generations, every genres. They are strong, they are creative, they are beautiful, they are very, very talented people. So do support them as well. We actually have a lot of avenues of places that want to perform, but they are so scared. We actually have houses, or we actually have a community that can actually help them. Those who actually have
Mm.
problems with mental, need help and everything, just contact any of the queens. Any of the queens will actually help you out. Really, we are all queens. Like I said, we have the voice. We help.
Sounds like an
Oh, dia hantar pulau. Pakai
extremely
pulau
supportive community, yeah?
I pakai baju presiden ni, macam mana?
Yes, that I was about to say. Last thing before we close off. Can you give us a spin? You took so much effort to put yourself together like this. Could you just give us a
Kenalah, aku
stand and a spin and a bit of a
salah pasal. Simple-simple je. I can tutup nanti my family marah.
This is gitu je, girl. This was what, 3-4 hours effort. Thank you so much. All right. Eh?
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I dropped my earbuds.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much again. Happy birthday once again, guys. Check him out. His socials and stuff. Follow us, spread the word.
Yes.
Um, any last goodbyes? I'll
Yes.
have to sign you up.
Thank you so much for everything. For our lead movement to actually invite me to open up our first episode. Please stay tuned. There are more episodes going on. Interesting characters going to be brought up, not just drag queens. There's different characters as well, right? Then you'll be able to see the underdogs, I should say, the unsung heroes
Yes.
of Singapore who has